Right. Let's do this, shall we? Oh man. I think I'm all set up and ready to go. We'll soon find out. Here we go. No, rip. Camera's not plugged up. Fuck you know. Hang on a second. We're coming in now. 1 second, guys. The plane's just loaded. At least the plane's loaded. We're good to go on that side. Right. Right. Camera. Where are we? Oh, I just need to turn that on. That's why. There we go. Easy. Hit it. Easy when you know how. How's everybody doing? Mate, I haven't been to sleep since yesterday. I've been up all night working on this. Fucking hell, man. Telling you. Yeah, it's interesting is what it is. What have I come in the cockpit for? Oh yeah, hang on. You guys can't see anything, can you? Let me guys bring you in so you can see what I see. There we go. I think color and saturation wise we should be okay. We did sort this out the other day, so let me just quickly get the bare essentials going here. And then we can sort shit out. Right, plug me up to the ground power, innit? Guys, as soon as this stream's finished, man, I'm going to bed. Like, doors, that's what I was looking for. Doors, right, we need the back door open. Right, we can do them 2 doors and this. How is everybody anyway, though? 737-600, babies. That's what we got going on here. Oh, shit. And it is, I think, about 10:30, 11 a.m. You wouldn't think so, but we are in Scotland, so let's get the GPU plugged up. What we got here? British Airways, yeah. Plug it up to the old, there's 2 of them. Why is there 2 of them? I've only got 1 door that'll work it. How is everybody, guys? You're flying from LA to Heathrow. The nighttime and hotfix 1 depiction isn't great. Too much exposure. A bit disappointed with this for the flight, but sunrise soon. Looking for tips. Maybe it's just the 787. Mate, it's not your plane, trust me. Dudes, I've got to open that door now. I had it configured for the back here, and now they've thrown me a curveball and they've put it to the front. I mean, Rip City, innit? Now I got to go open those doors at the front. They're having a giraffe here. Right, open the door. There we go. Right. Let's get the weather loaded. Today we're using Skyforce, by the way, because Active Sky I cannot use, and I hear that there's been an update, but I only just found out literally before the stream went live, so I haven't had a chance to update. And Active Sky with the True Sky is a bloody pain. And yeah. What's this? Airplane with no support for what? What did that say then? They're trying to agree. Oh. So listen, guys, we're going to do a flight from, where are we today? We are in Glasgow and we're going all the way to Dublin, okay? We're going to talk True Sky. I have been working for the last 12 hours on True Sky, trying to get the nighttime exposure, the daytime exposure, the clouds looking right. It's a work in progress. It's going to take me a while because it's a juggling act between the two. You either get it right for the night or you get it right for the day, and it's a bloody juggling act between the two. So, but cloud-wise, I think the clouds are coming along nicely. But again, it's going to take time. You're right, Sonny. You're right, Tom. You're right, everybody who's watching. You know, thank you all for tuning in. We are going to get going in a second. And as soon as we get into the air, I'm going to talk to you all about True Sky, because I've been going balls deep in True Sky Academy, right? You guys can go learn about it for yourselves if you wanted to. It's all the information's available on the internet. It's not like it's a hidden secret for developers only. And I truly feel that we can fix it with the limited resources we have with what the developers give us in the sim, if that makes any sense. So there are a few tweaks that we can do that I have been attempting all last night and today, you know. So balls deep, yeah, mate. I have, honestly. I have got the I don't know if you want to call it like an SDK or whatever, but I have got basically the documentation that describes every little thing in True Sky and what everything means and what you can do with it, and we'll get into that in a minute, you know. But it's interesting, really. Right, we need to hang on. We've still got apps to load here. We got the crew. There's the crew, and now the customers. We've still got to load them up. British Airways. Let's load it through SimBrief. We're taking off from Glasgow. We're going to Dublin. We'll be departing at 11 AM sim time. Arriving at 10:30. What, are you having a laugh, mate? I don't think so. I mean, let's just put 1 to be safe. I mean, it's definitely not going to take us all day there. That's a bit weird. We are British Caledonia. Thank you very much. Oh, I forgot how you spell that now. Caledonian. My favorite airline, guys, just in case you were wondering. You can't choose the 600 with self-loading cargo. I find that's a bit weird. Right, start that up. There we go. Right, boys, let's get on ourselves, shall we? We can't be hanging around forever now. We can get on at least. So let's board the plane. Why are we small? There we go. I thought we'd turn into a midget then or something. Right. Oh, hello. We can go right through the aircraft here, through the other side. Look at that. Right, seamless, guys. Seamless. There we go. Okay. Let's get the rest of this plane set up for business. So let's let everybody know we're in here. Turn on the nav lights. Get some of this set up. We're gonna need some of the old IRS aligning. Remember, guys, I ain't a Boeing pilot. Alright? In case anybody's trying to have me on it. Oh yeah, guys, by the way, I have got a I don't know if it's a favor to ask you guys, or like I want to tell you this information. What the fuck have I done wrong? Why are you screaming at me? I've turned on the ground power. You've got power. Why are you screaming at me? You're ground powered up there. Fuck you now. Let's get you onto APU instead then. If you're gonna cry at me like a bitch. I don't know why it's kicking off, to be honest. I have started the APU, so as soon as them change, we'll feed it some. I don't know. Anyway, like I was saying before, guys, can you hear me all right? Is the audio fine, or audio's a bit low, isn't it? Whoa, let's turn that up a bit. There we go, now you can hear the engine. Right. I don't know why it's crying here. Anyway, as soon as the APU starts and charges, mate, honestly, I'd set it up exactly the same way as yesterday, really. What's going on? I mean, I can't see the fault myself, but I'm sure there is one. Is APU gonna ever start? Take ground power off. Mate, I haven't even selected ground power. Sorry, my bad. I didn't even turn it on, mate. That's what it was. I didn't even turn the ground power connection on. Mate, never fly a plane when you haven't had enough sleep. Rule number 1, kids. Right? Right, let's have a look at here. Where are we flying up to? We don't know yet because we haven't had authorization. Let's get air clearance requested. And let's also get fuel on the way. Catering. My gosh. What's going on here? Mechanics already kicking off. Cargo loading in process. I haven't even said load. Passengers are still waiting at the gate. Got me coffee with me. Anybody catch any of that? Right, so as I was saying before, guys, tomorrow I've got a video coming out that is designed for trolls, right? It's a bit of a laugh, really. If you wanna have a laugh, right? There's a video coming out tomorrow called Roast Me, right? Basically, just go into the comments and say what you like, and no one's gonna get banned, no one's gonna get nuked, but any trolls in a live chat will get banned, will get nuked, but not in that video. And every week I'm going to put a video up where people can just roast the shit out of me in the comments. I feel like the trolls need an outlet. We need to look after the trolls as much as each other. So the screens look blurred. Oh, it's my bloom settings, basically. Guys, the way I've configured this sim, okay, to look, is all based off chase plane settings as well. So, I mean, there's no way of running this thing from default. Excuse me. Right, someone's crying about a door. I think it's these side doors. No, they've got access there. Catering's in position. Fair enough. So, oh, the refueling's here. Oh, cool. Fuel me up, boys. Give us 30,000. I don't even know if that's how much I need, to be honest. I probably don't need that much. How much do I need? I only need 13,000 to be fair, so, I mean, give me 15 instead, mate. Right, let's put the payload on, just randomize that shit. And the next thing we'll be doing is the ground connection. So, in fact, I'm going to put that over here. Yeah, so they might look a little bit blurred, but it's just the bloom setting I've got. Bloom is high, basically. Right, we are at Glasgow. I know somebody from Glasgow. EGPF-F. There we go. I don't know what gate we're at. It's, you know, whatever, isn't it? Yep. So we will have a company route. Let me go speak to the company. Hello, company. Give me your route. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Piss off. Right. EGPF. And we're going to Dublin. EIDW, I believe it is. Shit, invalid entry. What have I missed? EG, I missed the G out. What the fuck? I put the G in. No, I missed the E out. EGPF-EIDW. There we go. Boom. We're in. Right, what runway are we taking off from? They're going to give us runway 23. So it's a 23 departure today, folks. Flight number is on the flight plan, which as soon as I've entered these figures in, I can delete this. By the way, Google nukes your CPU power. In case anybody hadn't noticed, 1248. 1248. And if you have Google open while you're bloody flying, Stutter City. There we go. That's that done. The E. The E's are good. E's are good. E's Ebene's are good. Right. What the fuck? Close the doors. Right. I think it's time to get these bloody passengers on board now. They can come on, so let's request them. Fuel reserves. What we tanking today? We've got in reserve 3.4 tons. 3.4. Cost index as always 18. Altitude. What are we flying up to? Any high altitudes today? 27,000 feet, folks. That should be good enough to see some True Sky, guys. By the way, I get a little disclaimer about True Sky. Yeah, I wish Lockheed Martin the best of luck trying to get it to work in P3D version 5, because the waffle thing that happens, you know, squares, is True Sky by design. So it's the way it's made. So unfortunately, we can only lessen the effect. We can never remove the effect, and that's just the fact of life. To be honest, what did I say? 27,000 feet we were cruising at. The wind up there, I don't know. It's gonna be 14. We're gonna say. I should check, but I'm not running active sky to find out. It don't really matter. 5 degrees of flaps, and our trim is 481. On saying that though, I am really super excited that True Sky is going to be in, or that it is in the sim, and what it's capable of. Because True Sky really does have, if you look up on the website, if you look up on the YouTube channel and look at the videos, it has got some really good features in it. And I'm excited for it. But unfortunately, I don't think True Sky by design is meant to be viewed from looking down at it. It's meant to be viewed looking up to it, or, you know, from below, basically. So, I don't know. They're always revising it, to be fair. They've just had a new update to True Sky, so, you know, that update will probably hit us in the next revision of P3D. And I think they just introduced putting planets into their star system map. So you'll be able to view like Jupiter and shit. Right, runway 23, wasn't it? Or 27? 27. Wind. Thought I put that in. What is the wind outside howling at? The wind is 15 knots. Oh, actually, it's pretty close to what I guessed. Huh. Whoa, 155. Yeah, we're not a storm balloon. Right, that's that done. Sweet. Enter these and they'll only get changed again. And we'll sort our departure out. Are these passengers loading up or what? Where's he backing off to? Let's, oh, I don't know. Right, runway 23, what are we, in terms of our departure, what we got here? Norb 1H. Norb 1H, there it is. Boom. That's in there. We'll do our arrival now because it's a close one. Runway 28, ILS runway 28. That's all we know. ILS runway 28 left. There we go. I don't know what the actual thingy will be. No indications. Oh, it doesn't even say 28 left. It just says 28. Oh well. We'll go with that. We'll see what happens. Probably have to adjust it. Probably should have left that disco there. Right. Right, guys. Everybody get on board quick. Get your tickets. Everybody get on board. Run, run, run. Get on board, guys. We'll be departing soon. Hopefully Active Sky Update will fix those. Well, I'd see, the thing is, right, it's weird because the way True Sky is designed is it's designed in a grid formation. So all the clouds are generated through the grid system like a waffle, right? You can either open those grid squares up or you can close them in. Lockheed Martin have chosen to actually use smaller grids, so it looks like a waffle when you look down on it, but you can really open those up to where you don't actually see that, but then you see a square of cloud around you which looks equally as worse. So I mean, I think they've chosen the right lesser of the two evils. But Skyforce managed to, before the hotfix, Skyforce managed to remove the repetitive pattern. Like, I don't know how, but Active Sky couldn't. Now, after the hotfix, Skyforce really doesn't work as well with P3D anymore. It's lost its connectivity. It doesn't manipulate the weather, I think, now, because of the I think they've changed some code in the SimConnect. Even running the old SimConnect legacy installers, it still doesn't function as it should. It does connect, but it doesn't have complete control of the weather. I've changed a few options as well within here, and it's made no single effect on the weather, but it swears that it's doing it. So let's get these passengers ready for boarding here.
Hi, Captain Crew, we're ready to get going now, so as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers on board. Thank you. Hi there, we're ready to go up here, so once everyone's on board, please feel free to close the doors and we can get going.
Wait till everybody's on board like that.
Okay, great.
Because there's only a few towering clouds. Yeah, I mean, we have complete control over, I mean, Lockheed Martin have given us total control over 4 different types of clouds that we can put in and how often they appear. So towering clouds we can make appear wherever we want, like as much as we want rather. But it's it's trial and error really, because you have to start the sim every time you want to test something. That just takes time at the end of the day. Get your seatbelts on. Rex is working with version 5. How? Magic, mate. Honestly, the mystical magic. I mean, at the end of the day, this is designed to work with version 4. Version 4, version 5, in terms of the weather connection, isn't that dissimilar before the hotfix. After the hotfix, I think it is, like, changed, so this has less of an effect. But this totally has worked. Like, before the hotfix, my sim looked fine. Like, the weather prediction and everything was running beautifully. You know? And then the hotfix came, and it's completely disrupted my simulator. Like, changed the brightness level completely, nuked the sunset and dawn, and, you know, made the weather a little bit more assy, to be honest. And I did try running active sky with my settings for the weather, and it just doesn't mix well. It completely changes everything. So I can't run active sky whilst I'm fiddling with the weather. So, and again, like in terms of exposure, in terms of the day time and the night time for the brightness, I've heavily had to use my chase plane settings in order to get that corrected. So, I mean, if you look at my brightness, it's really low down. The bloom is really turned up and the saturation is kind of meh. But, like, these settings here are, honestly, if I got rid of chase plane right now, the sim would look a lot different. A lot different. You use global weather, and it's better than... Yeah. FS Global Weather is the only weather program that is fully working and compatible with version 5.1. Right, we need to configure the rest of this bad boy up now. Passengers are going to be wanting to go, so we are cleared up to level 6,000. We need to get off the ground power and onto the APU, so let's... I did start the APU, so let's turn that over to the APU now. Let's turn the... There we go. And let's get ready for engine start as well. These passengers will soon be down. Right, that's all set up. They're still boarding. I think they're still loading the cargo. Oh no, the cargo's finished loading. We can actually dismiss the GPU now. Get rid of that. Great, mate. Well, can I have my GSX backlight? Thank you. So we get rid of the GPU now. We don't need that. We're still boarding passengers, but we can. Yeah, we're waiting for that, so we can actually close those cargo doors now, because they've finished loading. And we will soon get ready to close the passenger doors as soon as they finish loading up, which I know the action has here for GSX, but for self-loading cargo we got 64 souls yet to get back on the plane. So 1176, roger that. 1176. I'll tell you one big change in the hotfix skies is the time of day is completely fucked. Like sunset, sunrise, mate, happens at weird times. You just had a crash. Oh no, is that with active sky now? Active Sky, the hotfix solved the SOD issue. There were, I don't think there was a SOD issue, in all honesty, Sonny. I never had a SOD issue with 5.1 ever. I don't believe there was a SOD issue. I believe there was a I don't know. I believe there was a SIM Connect issue with Active Sky, and so Lockheed Martin, I believe, changed the SIM Connect to suit Active Sky for the weather engine, but that kind of caused problems with other SIM Connect things. I don't have any proof of that, but you know, I've never had a problem with SOD. Active Sky is still downloading very slow. What do you mean, as in downloading the weather, like, updates and stuff like that? I wish GSX would stop being a little bitch and stop beeping me every, like, 10 seconds. Close door, close door, close. Shut up, man. Just chill. I'll close the door when I'm fucking ready. Do you know what I mean? Where's the shut up, stop being a little bitch button for GSX? Hey? Can we not have that, please, Umberto? Put into it. Or whatever his name is. Oh, downloading the update. I got you, mate. I mean, everybody's trying to get the update. Oh, hello. What was that?
John Ceballos has just boarded the plane.
Hey, just in time, mate. You've just become a first-class passenger. By the way, guys, you subscribe to my channel. You're all first-class passengers. You're sitting on board the plane right now. You've either got that view or you've got that view. Well, let's hope you haven't got that view, actually. You'd be sitting outside. But yeah, you're on board the plane. You're a first-class passenger, okay? Everyone's just loading up now, so we'll be getting out of here soon. I have configured the FMC. That's ready to go. We've kind of done this. That's done. I've done the... Oh, let's do a TCAS test. TCAS test. Passed. Turn on the floods. Not that it's not going to show up on the night time.
TCAS test pass.
So the way I've configured, by the way, the lighting for this plane, or sorry, for the simulator, on the night time, it actually relies on this plane having full cockpit lighting in order for you to be able to see what you're doing in the cockpit. The only reason I'm putting it on now is because I don't know if the sun's going to go down whilst we're in the air, even though it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. Because, you know, 27,000 feet in it. Right, that's that set. I don't know what, I think it's 400. Right, we are ready to cook. We are ready to go. We got 19 bloody people still getting on the plane. Hurry up, man. Let's get on the plane. Have you tried spotlights to see if... Do you mean the FS, the Reborn spotlights? Is that what you mean, Sonny? I haven't got that. But my plane doesn't really need that because my plane's lighting doesn't have any issues, to be honest. They're all good to go. Right, let's get... I know there's 11 people yet to get on board, but we're going to ask for startup and pushback. So we're ready to cook. Anti-aliasing looks a bit weird on here. Didn't look like that before. Right, we got approval for pushback, guys. Is everybody sitting down? Buckle up, bitches. We're going to be going soon. FS Labs free cockpit lights program. Oh, hang on, wait, free cockpit lights program. I didn't know anything about that, Sonny. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the FS. What is it called? FS Airborne Reborn spotlights. I have got the free edition of that, but I had that for version 4, so I'll have to re-download it for version 5. But right, please close the doors. Here we go, guys. Lock us all in. Shut the doors now. Stop GSX from crying. Right, that's that shut now. Chocks have been removed.
Okay, thank you.
We're ready to go. Let's get GSX in action. Push me back, boy. Push me back. Here he comes. Oh yeah, baby, we're going. Come on, Marshall. Do it now. Let's get that out of the way. What's he doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the captain speaking, and on behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, I'd just like to give you a warm welcome on board the aircraft. As you may have noticed, we've now closed the doors and expect to be departing in just a few moments. If you could get yourself seated and secured while we get ready for pushback, it would be most appreciated.
I got my jumper caught in the door again. Oh no, Solar! Not that again, mate. Hey, what the hell's he doing? This dude's a bit of a creeper, isn't he? I don't know what's going on there, like. Alright, let's set the flaps. Speed brake, set. All this is set up, isn't it? Where are we going? Left or right, guys? Which way is the runway? Runway's here, I think. Oh, it don't matter then, does it? Just whatever, mate. Right or left. Push me off. Release parking brake, set. Go for it, dude. Start at will. Here we go, boys. Start that first engine up. Pedal to the metal, boys. Pedal to the metal. Captain Agordy, eh? A Geordie. Captain a Geordie. Why, aye, man. Hey, Fab. Hey, Fab. Solar. Solar's here, mate. He's changed his name, though. He's not Solar anymore. He's the Lightscriber. And he's got his jumper caught in the door again. Right, guys. Are you guys ready to see some True Sky? Hey, can I get some T's in the chat for True Sky? Right, that's ready to cook. Do that one. It's a venter tape. What? No way. We're in Scotland, by the way, in case anybody hadn't realised. We're in Scotland, so it's Scottish weather. Highlands. Well, we're in Glasgow. I don't know where that is for the Highlands. Parking brake set, boys. Yep, me. Yeah, let's do that then. First engine is cooked. Ready to go. Beautiful. Oh, dude, I didn't turn on the anti-collision lights to signify that the engines were starting up. Whoops-a-daisy. Right, that's going. That's ready. That's set. Pumps are all on. Hang on. Do we need the middle pumps? No, we don't. Pumps are on. They're on. I'm going to turn the probes on now. Ooh. Going to get rid of that bloody music. That's doing my head in now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. We ask that you please fasten your seatbelt at this time and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. We also ask that your seats and tables are in the upright position for takeoff.
Bloody reversers. Bloody ground crew have put my reversers open again. I don't know why they keep doing that for. Bunch of jokers. Oh well. We'll sort it out in a minute. Right, that's that done now. Right, engine start. And it's good to go. Yeah, good engine start, mate. You two, man, I'll catch up with you. We missed you in the jumper. Hey, Fab, what happened to you today, mate? I was ready to rock with your channel, but no Fab in sight. I was like, what's going on? Where's the Fab man gone? I'm needing some Fab action. And he wasn't there. Everything all right, buddy? I don't think that's the runway heading. I think it's the other way. Unlocking gear. Right, let's get permission to taxi to the runway.
CC1248, request taxi.
CC1248, taxi via Delta Whiskey Alpha to runway 23.
Via Delta Whiskey Alpha to runway 23, CC1248.
Come on, dude. Shut the reversers. Why are the reverses open? I can't. There we go. That's done that now. There we go. Right. Set that. Yep. Oh, hello. Whoa, whoa, ATC. What are you doing on me? Get off. The hell? No, 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 not the landing gear. Bloody hell, mate. Get rid of ATC. Oh, yeah, ATC, piss off. Thank you. Bloody hell. We almost got nuked then. We almost got nuked. Bloody landing gear accidentally pulled up. Instead of getting rid of ATC pop-up menu. Oh, my life. Right, are we set up here? Okay, everything's set. We just need to taxi to the runway. Taxi runway lights. Let's get GSX. We're going to, hang on, runway 23 and 5. I thought it was 27. It's 23. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm sure I put 27 in one of them things. Or is that our landing runway 27? 28 we're landing at. Yeah, well, I think I fucked up somewhere. I'm sure I've put 28 for something. Anyway, let's sort out our takeoff speeds again because they've just been nuked. Performance. There we go. Put them back in. Sweet. Right, here he is. We're ready to rock and roll, boys. Here we go. Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, we ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures. There are emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the
Bye-bye, Glasgow.
Note that the nearest exit may be behind you. Count the number of rows to this exit. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, please stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin. Oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose.
Sorted out the wing light on my plane as well, by the way.
If you're traveling with children,
We were having problems with the wing light overexposing the plane. Sorted that out. By the way, the problem people have... Hey, Loxley, how's it going, mate? The problem people have with the... Oh, hello.
Solar Hawk 70 is now aboard.
Solar Hawks, you're just now boarding, mate. Whoa, I thought you'd boarded, like, weeks ago or months ago, mate. Well, welcome aboard, mate. First class passenger. Sorry, the issue people are having with where True Sky reacts really weird with the terrain is totally fixable in the CFG file. You don't have to wait for a hotfix for that. You'll be able to sort that yourselves. When I finish messing about with the exposure, the brightness, the True Sky, I'm gonna post my CFG files to where people can copy my settings that relate only to the weather and the lighting, and just pop them into theirs, so it can fix theirs. But I'm still tweaking every single day. I'm tweaking, so tomorrow it will look different again. Is this the runway?
On runway.
Oh, we gotta go all the way to the bottom. Why? Hang on. Why don't you take us? Hang on a sec. We gotta. Where's he going? Is he? What? Oh, he's taking us down the bottom end. Why did we come this way then, mate? Why didn't you just took us across the road? I don't know. I think this guy's drunk here. This dude's been drinking heavily. I can hear screaming in the back. Why are people screaming? It's a bit weird, isn't it? Like, tell us then, please, mate. Oh my god! If I had to tell you every line of code right now, I mean, TL, mate. Again, it's not finished. I haven't finished tweaking the night sky, and I can't even show you really because I can't get my time preview up now. It disappears. My time preview is gone for some reason. I don't know where it's gone, but I can't preview the nights now. The actual box for time preview has gone off screen, and I can't see it, so I don't know where the hell it's gone. But don't worry, as I say, I will. Sounds like you're in a restaurant. All the passengers in the back. Hey, you're right, Daniel. How's it going, mate? Where's he taking you, mate? I think we're driving to a bloody Ireland. That's what we're doing. He's getting paid by the hour, he is. Oh, wait, dude. What's going on there, mate? Hang on, have we got... Yeah, we are okay.
Approaching 10.
We're going a bit fast here. Slow it down, boy. Slow it down. Not him again. Why are we slowing to a stop, man? Have we run out of fuel or something? Come on. Let's go, man. Hello.
On runway.
Bit weird.
10.
Sim is really running smoothly. Oh, I'm glad that your sim's running smooth, mate. I'm glad to hear that. There's nothing worse than a
100 meters remaining.
What? She's been drinking, I think. There's nothing worse than a sim that's not running smooth, isn't it? He's taking you to the fields to do some farming. He wants us to cut the grass first, doesn't he, mate? We gotta go cut off the grass first and that. Is this what Glasgow looks like, guys? I don't know, I've never been yet. Nice. Right, here he goes. Here he is. Where's the runway gone? I've lost all bearings on this airport now. Your sim is... Oh, my sim, sorry, mate. Oh, right, I see, sorry, what you're saying. Right, I got you. Yeah, yeah. I'm working on a video, by the way, on if you are interested in turning your PC into a flight simulation PC or building a flight simulation PC from scratch. I'm working on that video, which it'll probably be a couple of weeks before I release it, but it's gonna have, if you want to take your existing PC and turn it into a this is for flight sim rig, you'll be able to do that. It's got all the tweaks and, you know, ooh, sugar, ramp that up a little bit. It's got all the bells and tweaks on how to optimize your own PC to get the best from your flight sim, as well as building one from scratch. Like, what are the best parts to get? So it's going to take a while, guys, because I need the sim to be stable first before I can really do that video. There's no point in setting up a flight sim on a weird flight sim, if you know what I mean. So let's have some data. I'll have the data and the weather station. I don't think the weather comes through though, to be honest. It's good to pretend though, isn't it? Oh, dude, I haven't even set my QNH. Shite. We got the wrong QNH in there. What is the right one? 1017. Let me quickly set this up now while we're en route here. If I can see both, it'll be great. Right, 017.
30 meters
there we go.
Remaining.
Okay. Do you know what? I don't need that flight plan anymore. I can get rid of that. Google, by the way. Oh, I tell you. Try not to have Google open when you're flight simming. Stop following him. What? You need to refuel soon, mate. I don't know. He's where the? Oi, follow me, dude. Where the fuck you taking me, mate? He's like, welcome to my airport. This is I bought this airport. My family owned this airport. I work here. This is my airport. I want to show you my beautiful airport. Come follow me now. That's what he's doing, isn't it? Right, ETA Ireland, 12 days time. Okay. That's when we're showing up. Hang on, we can spin that around, I think. Oh, sort that out of the runway. We might have to take off from this position, guys. This looks long enough to get lift off. Put Navigraph up, man. Why? What's Navigraph gonna do, mate? You need to refuel soon. Are those displays looking as they should? Here we go again. Mr. Peter, these displays are the way I like them. In fact, the look of this sim is the way I like it. It's a work in progress though. I'm still tweaking the settings for exposure, brightness, bloom, and all that shit. It's an evolving experience, to be honest. Right, let's get clearance to take off.
Tower BCC 1248, holding short of runway 23, ready for departure. Bravo, Charlie 1248, line up runway 23.
Approaching. 2, 3.
Let's get up on the runway, boys. Right. If you're gonna... Right, I'm sorry, mate, but I'm gonna have to fucking nuke you. I don't stand for that shit, boy. Make sure everybody don't do the wrong.
On runway 2, 3.
Bravo, Charlie 1248.
Yeah, right, hang on, let me pause this here, mate.
Runway 23, clear for
right, Peter. Right, this is your final warning, mate. Okay, I've got a video coming out tomorrow where trolls, right, can go on and roast the shit out of me. All right, and that's where I prefer that kind of attitude, right? So if you're gonna be cocky here, I'm gonna get rid of you. Okay, but on that other video tomorrow, you can do whatever you want and you can say what you want and you won't get banned. Okay, but if you come into here and start giving it that, I'll ban you straight away because I don't want knobs in my chat. Okay, chill out, dude. I just asked. Yeah, I'm chilled, mate, until somebody tries to come over swinging a dick around. That then unchills me because I'm just here to have fun, mate. Do you know what I mean? But if you're going to get all mouthy on me, then I'll just get rid of you. But tomorrow, on that video that says roast me, go to town and just do and say whatever you want, and no one is ever going to get banned. Okay? I've got a special video for trolls.
2, 3.
Anyway, what was I doing? Right, take off. I think we're all set here. Right, boys, here we go. Let's get ready. Hang on, have I set the cue? Yeah, I did. Okay. Let's go.
On runway 2, 3. On runway.
Let's get rid of that.
3.
Can't be nasty.
V1. V2.
Rotate, he said already. We only just started. Bloody hell. Okay, rotate then, mate, if that's what you want. I'll rotate away. Here we go, boys. Off we go. Lift off. Legs up. That's all good to go. Why, we got a warning already? That's not good, is it? Right, lock the gear. Get rid of the warnings. Let's whack on the autopilot so I've got some free hands. Beautiful. Oh, do you know what? I never put the packs on. They're all roasting in the back. We've nuked all the customers. Let's turn the engine anti-ice on as well. Bloody hell. Turn the APU off. That's all set up, sweet. Right, here we go, boys. Here it comes! Whee! Yeah, man. Whee! I mean, that's in it. Orbex, Scotland, that is. It is what it is. Sorry, I'm new, but why some letters and numbers are blurred on the panel screens? Eska.
He has just boarded.
So, for anybody who doesn't know and who hasn't, like, I've been posting in a certain Facebook group about this particular stream and the rest of the streams this week. So what I've been doing for my personal self is I've been working on True Sky. Okay, I've been trying to get True Sky looking a lot less assy and a lot nicer. And you know, the issue at nighttime as well, where it's way too dark or way too bright, it looks like the moon sometimes. I've been working on that as well, and I've set all the levels of bloom and brightness to a certain level, which obviously I like this little bit of blur myself in here. I think it adds to a little bit of realism for me, but also the brightness level outside and the bloom that's applied to everything, and the nighttime sky mainly as well. So everything's really revolving around the way it looks at night, basically. So that's what I've been working on. Are we allowed to go up now? Hang on, I think he might have said I. No. Yeah, 60. Okay, that's all right. So yeah, basically, that's what I've been doing. I literally haven't gone to sleep since yesterday because I've been fiddling with bloody True Sky and the volumetric clouds and the CFG file for the sim, trying to get the brightness level and everything looking just right, you know. So that's basically what I've been doing for the past 15 hours or so. So yeah, that's basically why the panels here look a little bit glowy, you know. That's all. Give me the link to buy self-loading cargo, please. Just literally Google it, mate. Self-loading cargo. You can't miss it. Man, I want to get up to the True Sky clouds. 180. Gladly. Level change. There we go. 250 on the speed as well. Whoa. Hello. Hey, is that Loch Ness? We're going to see Nessie on the... that can't be Loch Ness, can it? Near Glasgow. Your atmospherics look good on my phone. Oh, do you know what? I haven't even checked my bloody... to make sure it does look the way I see it. Windows Insider program. Well... Let me turn that down. Let me make sure you guys are seeing what I'm seeing. Bit of a delay here. I haven't even turned my camera. Hang on. Okay, so it's not right. So you guys are missing a bit of color, but by the looks of it. Let me saturate it up a bit. You guys look like you're missing a bit of color. It's bluer than that, man. And it's also darker as well. It's slightly darker. It's bluer and it's darker. Oh, hang on. Ah, it's not that bad. Bloody hell.
We're currently cruising at an altitude of 11,000 feet.
There we go.
And at a ground speed of approximately 300 miles per hour.
A little bit tamer than that. Yeah, that's about right. That looks about right. There's like a red tint on my phone that I don't see on my screen, but I don't think that's anything to cry about. That's pretty much the right level. I didn't even realize I hadn't got my filters set up thingy, so you guys can see what I see. Right, I don't need the preview on my OBS now. Get rid of that. Save a little bit. Is there any lemon cake on this plane? Well, you have to ask the stewardess, mate. I'm the bloody pilot, aren't I? I don't know that sort of shit. Make sure you ask the stewardess that, mate. Alright. It's a little bit brighter now, but whatever. It is what it is. Hey, look at them mountains down there. Where's the clouds gone for active sky? Mate, where's true sky gone? I had some clouds before. It's barren. Hang on, let's see if we can force a reaction from Rex. Come on, give us some clouds, mate. Somebody. There we go. That's better. Right, we're climbing up. I'm still working on True Sky, by the way, guys. Still working on it.
Bravo, Charlie, 1248, climb and maintain, flight level 270.
27.
Flight level 270, CC 1248.
There we go. We're going up. We passed 18,000 almost. We can get rid of our landing lights though, and the Wilwell light, and that can go to the. Everything else is set up fine. That's good to go. Coming up to the old 18,000. No more solar, Adam. Ate it all. Ah, what? Solar, you pig. You're going back to active sky cloud art. You don't like the washed out terrain. Your atmospherics look good on my phone. Give me my link to buy Celso. What? Is that the second time you've asked for that, or have I just read your message twice? Yeah, I've read your message twice. Okay. Yeah, so guys, this problem at active sky, True Sky, this issue that True Sky has with the waffles, yeah, the squares. This is True Sky by design, by the way. So True Sky is not meant to be looked at these heights, looking down. Okay. True Sky is meant to be looked at the ground looking up at a certain angle, and so you wouldn't actually see these repeating patterns if you were down on the ground looking at a certain angle. Okay, it's the way it is by design, but we can lessen the effect by how far spaced apart these squares are. So literally it's a grid formation when you're creating True Sky. It's just like a waffle, and the squares can be either big or small, and Lockheed Martin have chosen to use small squares instead of large squares, because if they used large squares, you see here, it's literally a 2D texture, right? They're all in a line, these 2D textures, right? But then there's this noise between the two that makes them look 3D, that makes them look, you know, and behave like volumetric clouds. And then of course when you look at them from a distance, they look like clouds, but when you observe them close up, they're actually 2D like panels all sliced together and then interwoven with a bit of noise. That's all it really is. So you have complete control over how these squares are put together, and if the squares are bigger, which Lockheed Martin chose not to do, then you would notice it, and you would see these rows of clouds going all around you, and it would look really weird. Well, there we go. Thanos has just clicked his finger. Stolen our skies. Cheers, Thanos. Well, they haven't. They should have shown. Eh? They should have shown. They should have known we fly above most. Right. Dab. True Sky, the people who made True Sky did not make it for flight simulation. They made it for games, okay? Lockheed Martin have decided, we'll use this for flight simulation. But it's not... the company True Sky, or Simul, whatever their name is, they didn't specifically make it for us. So we've adapted it for the sim, or Lockheed Martin has. So... bloody clouds have gone. This is the only issue, is that you have to keep on introducing the weather profile to get the clouds back. Otherwise, it just keeps on taking them after a while. I haven't even touched these clouds above. I've only been working on the these the way they look here. So they look more like clouds and less like, you know, digital bloody pixelated things. Again, the repeating pattern thing is something I'm still working on. And to be honest, guys, this is an early... what you're seeing is an early version of my... shit. We're not at 35,000 feet, mate. We're at bloody 24. So yeah, I'm still working on the repeating patterns and lessening the effect. It is possible because Rex Skyforce did it before the hotfix. So if they did it before the hotfix and it's not even designed to run with it, then it's possible to do it in it. But I think in terms of just the cloud textures themselves, they look a lot better, you know, than they do currently, you know. It's just I need to get rid of the repetitiveness of it all, because it all just looks like a grid. But again, this is an early version of what I'm working on. I'm further down the road in terms of playing with this. So tomorrow, this will all look different for you guys. All right, this will all look very different tomorrow, because I'll put in tomorrow's flight. I'll put in what I'm working on now. But I wanted you guys to see the evolution of it. That's why I put it in now. At least we can see the ground, you know what I mean? At least we can see like that through the clouds. Like that. Instead of having this big white, hazy blur thing going on. That was all a bit weird. Yo, hey. You love the fog haze, do you, Sonny, mate? At night time, mate, are you sure you love it? Because at night time it takes over and it looks like you're on the moon. I tell you, I've had to reduce that and all, which is half the reason why these are all a bit blurry, bloomy. Don't worry, give me a couple of days. I reckon I'll get there. It's totally configurable using that CFG file, so we have got quite a lot of power to play with in terms of configuring it.
248, descent to flight level 230. Flight level 230.
We're going down already? No, mate, we're going down when this green thing gets here, mate. God, the passengers aren't even going to get a chance to stand up on this flight. I feel like I'm missing something here. I feel like I should have done something. Oh, flaps! Never put the bloody flaps up! I knew I'd forgotten something. Bloody hell. We've been flying with flaps open, mate. Stir fry insider for your tea. Nice. This looks a lot better. Rex is just like pictures. Yeah, that's... I do think Rex does play with the weather a lot better than... except when it does that. Weather creation started, it nukes it. You know what? I've set this thing to change the weather every, like, 30 minutes or something. Why has it gone back to 5? That was set for 30. That's weird. No wonder it's been nuking it every bloody 5 minutes. Bloody hell.
BCC1248, descent to flight level
I guess
15.
it doesn't remember its own settings.
Flight level 150, BCC1248.
God, I can't wait for them to properly bring out the bloody... What did he say?
Say again, BCC1248.
BCC1248, descent to flight level 150.
Oh, 1.5 now it is.
Flight level 150, BCC1248.
Right, we're going down in about 5 miles, so let's set up our flaps. 120 knots of speed. Pedal to the metal, baby. Pedal to the metal. Right, we are going down soon. Cabin crew, prepare for death. Passengers are hungry and passengers are thirsty. Are you serious, guys? You can't bloody stop yourselves from eating for 5 minutes. I mean, this flight is like literally a 20-minute flight. Fucking hell, man. Did they expect like food and wine on this flight? Oh my God. Honestly, we're taking the clumps to bloody Ireland here. Right, let's descend down before they start eating each other. God. Nice to see you again, Solar, mate. I have to call you Solar. You off now? Alright, mate. You're never taking this airline again. What's wrong with my airline, guys? What's wrong with it? Eh? Passengers are looking at those flaps extended. Yeah. Oops-a-daisy, innit? Oh, you're still Solar on Twitch, are you? Bloody hell, mate. Okay, no worries. Do you know what? Actually, last time I booted this up, there was a lot less repetitiveness. Oh yeah, one thing to note, by the way, guys. True Sky is a totally live weather engine, okay? It's not like a static weather engine. It's totally live. So the moment you load your sim up, it's going through a process of movement over time, and it keeps on going, even though your sim's off. It's going through this process of movement. You know, just like real weather around the world. So it is always changing every time you open up your sim, and that's made it very hard to configure, you know, because one time I open it up and it's fine, the second time I open it up and it's not fine, and then it's really hard to configure on the user end. Take care, Lightscriber, mate. We are going down, aren't we? Yeah, we are going down. 259. 46 will do.
And then good afternoon, the 2389 is at 130-140, radar heading 320.
Maybe that's why there's no towering. Well, to be honest, there should be towering clouds. I did put them in. They should be there, Dab. You know, but we are. I mean, it is. You can't physically place them in. You don't get to say, right, at this exact spot we're having towering clouds. You separate the towering clouds by miles. So how big your towering cloud is for starters, how many square miles does it cover, and then how far square mile away until the next one, which is a bit weird because obviously if you use a number divisible by 3, you're going to get the squared look everywhere. Or divisible by 4, you're going to get that squared look. So you have to use really funny numbers just to get it random, you know. Rex, I bet, has it changed that again? What, 30 minutes it's set here? I guess I have to restart this for it to change to take effect, or something. I don't know. I thought, well, I thought it had, but if I, oh, by the way, if I was to use the actual built-in profiles like building storms, it looks totally different. That's the Sims default. which is meh to me. That's why I keep constantly changing it back to Rex, because whatever they do it right. Also, it's really hard because you get the bloom and the exposure. So if you look forward, it compensates for exposure, which I think would be true in real life. You would get that extra bloom when looking outside, or do you know what I mean? It's just getting it all right at the end of the day. It's, you know, it's just playing with it. I've tried opening these squares up, by the way, to where they actually are like 3 mile wide, but it just doesn't look right. I think Lockheed Martin have done the right call by squishing them all together, you know, and trying to create like this everywhere, whereas sometimes it comes out like that. Flaps! What are you on about, mate? Flaps are out. I do need me speed brake set though. I mean, we're supposed to be going 259 miles an hour, to be fair, mate. We're only going 246, so we're actually under. We're actually going slow compared to what I should be. But I don't want to drop me flaps, mate, now. What are you on? Cloud looks better without the exposure in the cockpit, though. Only when you look out to the side. Obviously, looking ahead, then there's this extra, but that's... I'm still trying to play with that to understand it, to be honest. You know, because it only affects the forward camera, not the side view. You know, I think it's designed for when you're looking at your instruments, that goes a bit brighter, the exposure compensation or something, but again, it's an evolving thing. I just play with it every day. And every day I'll do a flight, and yeah. Problem is we don't wear sunglasses in the sim. No, but real pilots would, wouldn't they? Real pilots would have to deal with this issue of there being bloom looking straight out. So it's trying to replicate real life, isn't it? I mean, if anything, maybe we should have like a thing that comes over down, and it's like you're wearing shades. That probably would be, you know, half decent. But I think that's what they're trying to replicate, is the fact of you will get that glare from the sun. What the fuck? What the hell? Altitude horn, even though it's set. Whatever, mate. I think that, again, I think that's what they're going for.
914 Delta, vector equipment, park lamp, for London City, turn left, heading 130, descent, flight level.
Always put the sun visor in front. or just whack on some sunglasses, Dab. Put some sunglasses on, mate. I mean, I think from what I'm seeing, like, let's just forget the repetitiveness. What I'm actually seeing does look pretty good to true life, I think. It's a little bit of refinement to the edges of the clouds, which is exactly what I'm working on now, to make them a little less digital. But other than that, I think it looks sweet, you know. Obviously, it's the repetitiveness I'm working on. And literally, guys, I'm working at one cloud layer at a time. So right now, I'm just working on the Nimbus clouds. I haven't even touched the Cirrus ones yet, so these are just default. I mean, this looks pretty. These look all right, actually. I probably won't play with this too much because that looks pretty sweet. Gone Again by Rex. Man, I would need to build in a task gear to do that automatically. Well, I don't know why it does this, because I haven't told it to do it by 30 minutes. There's no save function on here, is there? So like install your textures and that's it.
Bye-bye.
Can't save it anywhere. Hmm. 15,000 feet. What altitude did he say we can go to? We're still this altitude set 10,000. He said we can go to. Bloody hell!
120 descending, flight level 110 in the hold bogey.
And what is our QNH? 1024. We got 1032. There we go. Right, now we can set for 200 miles an hour. Bit more of the old speed brake. Slow me down. Where's Ireland? How far away are we? Whoa, we're coming right up on it. Dude, we're not going to make that runway. If that's the runway, we've got no bloody chance. Is that the runway? That can't be right. Have they given us an approach yet? Lampo. Right. I need to set that in. IRS 28 on the Lampo. There is no bloody Lampo. It did say Lampo. Approach vectors Lampo.
BCC1248. Expect vectors to final for the approach to runway 28.
Vectors, runway 28.
Dude, there ain't no Lambo. Oh, here it is. Lamp, sorry. It's got to be O lamp then, I guess. Oh, don't know, mate. I don't know. Lampmo, yeah, there. Right, well, I guess that is it then. But there's no way we're going to make that runway, mate. We're going to have to do a turnaround. We're going to have to do a loop at the moment. Let's do a turnaround to lose some height. Just me or my trees look normal now after the hotfix is installed. I don't know actually, because mine weren't nuked before, so I honestly don't know, mate. Like they fit into the surroundings now. If that's the case, that's great. That's great. 1024. Yep, Roger, got that. I need to lose some height, boys. You know, I'm just gonna check my my file actually, because I'm a bit. Is this the resolution it actually is? I'm a bit. Let me see if it actually is the resolution. I have a feeling that's not the resolution that I've set.
The one X-ray box is in flight level 90. I think it's level 9 is there, and the one X-ray box is
BCC1248. Turn right, heading 130.
Yeah, it is 1024. Okay. Turn right, yeah, we will be turning right, dude. 1030. Oh, hang on. Actually, no, I won't turn right. I'll go to that waypoint there. We'll go to that waypoint. So, is that waypoint... Can we request to go to there? Lampo. No, we can't. Right. We'll go there and then I'll come back on myself. Because then I'll lose the height then. Where's the water? Can't even see the water from up here. I can see land at least. Actually, we need to turn to it. We need to be above 3,000. So, hang on. Can we go down lower than this? 5,000 feet is confirmed as for. Man, I got too much shit going on. What's this here? But you shouldn't have to, Adam. Font, you agree? Shouldn't have to what, mate? What you refer to when you say that, mate? Right, let's put that up. Let's put our speed brake back down, but arm it. Give me first stage of flaps. Landing lights, forgot about that. Bloody hell. We never even released them out of their seats. They're all probably dying for a piss or something. Alright, we should be descending below the cloud layer in a minute. You can see some mountains over here and hills. 3,000. Right, let's do a turn now onto our heading here. And hook back up on the LNAV. Which we can't no longer set. So I'll just try and intercept instead. Come on.
Chapel 9 kilo descent flight level 70. Descent flight level 70, shuttle 9 kilo.
There we go. Boom. Hey, there's the water. Nice. We're coming home, we're coming home. 737's coming home. Start the APU now just to get it rocking. Whoa, what was that? Oh, cooling. Going down to 3. Dude, we're at 8. How come we didn't go down to 3 beyond? We're still not this. What the hell? It's going to be a tight one, guys. It's going to be a tight one. See, now looking at this, to me, it's underexposed. The white is, to me, on my screen. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but that's what it looks like to me, that it's underexposed. What the hell's this shit? Star Citizen, yeah.
London Control, EG402, with you flight level 130. EG402, hello, you fly heading.
On the actual, actually on my phone, it looks actually correct. So it actually looks better on my phone than I'm actually seeing on my screen here. Rip me. Right, down to 180 is what we should be traveling at. Okay, boys. Are we ready? Land ahoy over there somewhere. I don't know, we're somewhere over here. We're about 20 miles out. Plenty of time. I don't know, this reminds me of a Just Playing video. Do you know those Just Playing videos you get? This reminds me of that. Which is good, because I use those as a base, you know. I mean, I think that looks alright. Myself. Like, nothing wrong there. Can see where the airport is. Get your sunglasses on, guys. Is everybody buckled up and ready to land? I'm saying, are you buckled up? Never left your seats, have you? These passengers are probably all pissed themselves by now. Toilets are locked. Passengers are thirsty. Should have eaten and drinking before we left for the airport, I'd say. Gave you an extra few minutes to board. You know? Man, this is taking forever. Right, let's put this up. Let's speed this up a little bit here. 190.
Good afternoon, 591, descending level 150, good ending 145. Good at 591, London, good afternoon, maintain flight level.
Gonna end up landing on the water in a minute.
Welcome to 591.
Oh, it does come on. Are we actually moving here? I feel like we're not even moving. "15 miles out till we turn in." I really want to know what happened to my time preview. I really, do you know what I mean? I've got no other screen, so it can't have gone off the side. It's just disappeared whenever I show it. It's like I can't see it anywhere. I don't know how you reset that either without reinstalling the client.
Hotel 036, in your present position, just make one complete orbit left and then heading 275 degrees. One orbit left and then heading...
There's a few entries, by the way, in the CFG that are in the learning center, but they're not actually in the CFG themselves. So, like, I've added them back in to be able to play with, and it's all about the diffused bloom as it goes off to the horizon, which is probably, I think, some of the issues that the nighttime faces. To be honest, it's weird. Active Skies update just released, looks very promising now. I'm going to update my Active Sky as soon as we finished here, and when the stream ends, I'm going to have a look at it, see if it actually helps. Okay, we're at 3,000 feet now. So we just wait to turn on final and that's it really. We need to reduce our speed down to 140, so I'm going to take it down to 165 right now. I think the speed brake is armed, yep. So... and then by the time we come to turn, we should be able to go down to our final landing speed. And there's Ireland, folks. Ireland's over there. So tomorrow we're going to go from Ireland. Where do you want to go? Is there any particular place in the UK you want to fly to, or should we go to like France or something? Trying to turn us a little bit early, they are. We'll stick to our approach here, thanks very much. I mean, we're supposed to be above 3,000, I think, right now. So we've obviously descended a little bit early. You're running it right now. Seems those cloud squares are bigger, so it doesn't look that weird. Well, I hope they were able to do something that I found tricky to do. When you do open up those squares, as you're taking off, you see a row, like a picket fence of 2D clouds all around you like that, and it looks a bit weird. And that's when you open up those squares, that's what happens. Which is why I think Lockheed Martin chose to condense them squares down so you don't get that weird effect. Thing is, you need to take off from multiple airports at multiple times of the day to really see if it's worked, because it's randomized every time you load up a new scenario. It's not the same cloud structure, and it's like it's changed or it's randomized. It's weird. Hey Ralph, how's it going, mate? Bristol, you want to go to Bristol, Dab, yeah? Alright then, mate, we'll go to Bristol tomorrow. We'll go from Dublin to Bristol tomorrow. Let me write that down, Bristol, because otherwise I'll forget. And tomorrow you're going to see what I've done to the True Sky up currently, because basically I've got two CFGs now for True Sky and the Sim. One that you guys will see every day, like the updated one, but then there's the one that I'm working on for the next day, with like I'm still continually tweaking and tweaking. The Sim is pretty much as it is. Like, it's more I'm working on True Sky than anything. But we'll go after. I'll tell you what we do after we land. I'll walk you through the documentation for True Sky, so you'll understand what these values mean, so you can play with your own True Sky and experiment as well. Buen day, Adam. You're right, Francisco. How's it going, mate? Active Sky, they try to put those squares randomly over each other so it's not that equally looking. Well, so one thing I haven't done yet is I'm still working on the one layer of clouds. There's 4 layers that you can play with. I'm still just tuning the first layer, and then you've got the 3 other layers that you can stack up on it, basically. So maybe I should do all 4 at the same time, I guess. I don't know. Right, we're going to be turning here now. So let's reduce our speed down to 140. And I guess we get to come down in height as well. I mean, is that what he said, like?
Say again. BCC 1248.
BCC 1248. Descend to 3,000. Cleared to pilot approach. Report to tower at the marker. Frequency is 1.
Yeah, we're here, mate. Dude, I need to descend now.
Final tower at the marker. 118.6. BCC 1248.
Well, I'm going down now because I need to descend now. You know what I mean? Otherwise, we're gonna miss the bloody runway. I was saying that though, we're 10 miles out from the runway. Yeah. Yeah, there's the runway. Yeah, maybe we need to not descend that rapidly, mate.
Tower BCC 1248 on final.
I didn't put the ILS frequency in, to be honest, so can't do a glide slope thing.
Reducing the final approach speed.
Final approach speed is 130
Land runway 28 BCC 1248.
or 126, I think it was. Right, another stage of flaps, and then we'll go full throttle on them in a moment. There it is. I can see the runway. We need to descend quicker than that. Maybe best was just to let it do it. Alright, wheels down.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Cabin crew seats for landing, please.
Landing lights are set, yep. We're coming in, boys.
Canon 132, contact London, nominate decimal 82.
2500.
I feel like we're going way too fast. Whoa, what the hell? Dude's trying to nuke me. Right, let's go full flaps. Oh shit, I've just bloody turned off the autopilot, motherfucker. Shut up. That was the wrong button. Flaps. Set full. Right, I might as well take over, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna take over anyway. I have the plane. The captain has the plane. Captain Pestridge is gonna kill everybody on board. Way too high here. Make sure you put the flaps out. Mate, don't make me laugh, mate. Come on. You're on board, mate. You make me laugh and I kill us all because I'm laughing my ass off. Do you know what I mean? Hang on a sec. Is that... Are those roads in place? Yeah, they are. Oh, we're going a bit slow now.
1000.
1000. Pull up. Terrain, pull up. Guys, I tell you, I was never a big fan of the black marble traffic pack before, but I tell you, it adds so much to the sim when you've got it. Honestly, it's that looks like a swan, that does. that truck.
$500.
I hope that plane's gonna stop. I hope he's not gonna bloody go on the runway. Bloody plane coming in, mates. Yeah, stopped.
Tower Pacifica 90636, holding short of runway 28. Request departure.
Oh, where are we going? We're coming off. Dude.
90636.
Oh, the wind's throwing me. It's a crab crawl over.
50.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
20.
Oh, does he redeem it?
10.
Oh, look at that. He redeems. Boom. Look at that landing, boys. Hey. Speed brakes. Full flaps. Get all that bullshit done. Come on. Hit me with my reversers. Reversers. Fuck it now. Bit late now, reversers. We're almost stopped. Boom. Flaps up. Look at that, boys. Look at that. We did that one alright. Take them off now. Taxi light on. Welcome to Dublin, folks. Do you know what? I don't think I've ever been to this airport. Bought it like a year ago or something, or I can't remember what it was. I think it was this year, actually. Never been to it, except for till now. First time. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my destination. Yeah, just a bit of crosswind in it, mate. Right, let's get GSX. We want to go to taxi to parking, please.
Taxi via Bravo 5 Alpha. You come over to parking position 10.
Parking 10, Terminal 1. Roger that. Terminal 1, parking 10. Where does that fall under? I don't know. We want... Oh, come on, GSX. I mean, do we have number 10? Like, they all go up crazy. What's with the numbers, man? They're all like 400 and shit. Where's like 1 to 10? I mean, we'll just say bloody gate 110 then, innit? I don't know if that's correct or not. Air Canada, yeah, you take me in. Makes total sense in Dublin. Whoa, hello, what happened there? Okay. Shaders just bit the dust there. Hey guys, the snow edition. What the fuck was that? Oh, the shaders just folded on me for some reason. There we go, coming back now. Very weird. It all looks very weird now. Okay, I know I should be doing something now actually. Turn off the anti-ice probes. Turn all that off. Set the power to the APU. Runway turn off, we'll leave that alone. I can go back to continual. They're on. That's it really, isn't it? Where's this bloody follow me car? Is he coming or what? Here he comes. Meow. Working on a promise. Here he is. Let's go. So I wonder what happened then to the shaders then. They just sort of went bye-bye. Go on then, dude. Lead the way. Wait, what are you stopping for, you dickhead? Hey? Twat. Now I gotta fucking get another one now, innit? Revoke your ass. Yeah, revoke him. Right, let's get another one. He's fired. What the hell? Request follow me. Let's go get another one then. He obviously wanted his dinner break, didn't he? The hell's that plane? What the fuck is that? What kind of livery is that, guys? I've never seen that one before. Hey? That's a weird one, isn't it? British Airways, Aer Lingus. You know, man, that's a strange one, that is. Is he behind me? What was that flash then? No. Oh, here he comes. He's playing chicken with a plane. Oh, that's my lights, that is. That's that flash it is. Right, TCAS, we'll turn that off. We don't need that now. This flashing's a bit doing me head in a little bit, actually. Gonna end up having a fit. Streamer dies on camera having an epileptic fit. Right, let's see how good his nerves are. Please do not leave me, mate, okay? Just you go and I'll follow. It's simple, isn't it? Is that lightning, do you think, actually? Not my plane. It might be lightning. Clouds look a lot better. It looks like a bloody tornado coming over here. How you guys enjoying the ride back there anyway? You guys enjoying it? Yeah? It's been a bumpy ride, but it's been a fun ride, I feel. We've laughed, we've cried, you know. Dublin. A little double do ya. I hope we're not getting another bloody tour of the the airport, courtesy of this dude. Let's take us to the gate, mate, innit? Innit, bruv? Somebody keeps calling me up on that because I say "in it" a lot. I didn't even realise I did, to be honest. Hey, maybe in the future flights we'll do the 747. I've got a wicked, beautiful livery that I want to play with. So maybe, I mean, I don't see any 747s here, to be fair, so I don't know if they do fly into Dublin or not. I'm sure they do. Maybe we take one of them planes on the next trip. Although saying that, we're only going to Bristol, aren't we? We'll save the 747 for when we're hopping across the pond or something. Got any planes? Any planes coming? Nothing on final. No. Got the clouds though there, look at that. Hang on a second. They're normal Rex clouds. Whoa, 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 hang on, what's going on here? True Sky just bit the dust on me. They're normal Rex clouds, they are. What's going on? Bloody True Sky turned itself off. What's that all about? That's why everything went weird then on me. Bloody, this is where there we go. That's better, isn't it? Bloody True Sky completely bit the dust. I was just about to say the towering clouds. And there was I going, hey, look, the clouds look good, don't they, guys? Yeah, that's bloody normal Rex at work, that is. Shit. I mean, to be honest, those clouds actually did look decent. Not those ones that I looked up to, but the ones that were sitting on the horizon. So, I don't know, man. Maybe we should... I like what True Sky does. Like, all the textures and shit like that, you know? I think it does enhance all the textures, all the PBR and that sort of stuff. I don't know why it turned itself off then. That was a bit weird. Where's the, where are we going? Is he gonna suddenly turn around and pull a knife on us and give us all your money now? What's, I don't see any gates here, mate. EA, not just the clouds and those lighting yeah, EA, not just the clouds and those lighting shadow, etc. True sky, not just the clouds. Yeah, the shadow lighting, it does play with them as well, doesn't it? It's like a bit of everything. Like, hey, a bit of grass growing here. Maintenance, airport maintenance here. Forgot a strip of muff there.
Straight there, just crossing the control zone boundary now, no height restriction. Yeah, no further height restrictions, I'm sorry, balls on. So that report bus 2,500.
I don't know, maybe I should just leave True Sky alone for a bit or something. What do you reckon? Although yeah, I can't. I do like what it does. Wonder if it's reset my settings as well for True Sky. For a certain... Here we are. Bit glary. Where's them shades gone? I feel like I'm playing that Atari game Breakout here. Do. Is that dude wearing a... I thought he had a Hawaiian shirt on then, that person. Don't know why. There's no gate here, mate. Is this legit? Right, stop. No gate, mate. You guys got stairs then, yeah? Yep, I hear you, mate. Yep. Lights off. APU's on and running. Let's connect up to the ground power just before I disconnect everything. And we can kill that now the APU's running. Kill the pumps. Ask GSX to get me a GPU units. I don't care what it is. I don't have any preference. There we go. Seatbelts off. Everybody can get out of the seats now.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. Please open doors. Thank you.
Doors opening.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, I hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. On behalf of
Ground
myself
power on.
and the cabin crew, we wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for flying with us.
APU can come off now because we've actually connected to ground power, which we haven't actually switched over there. RIP. Right, I think we're almost set up here. That's it, really. We can get them passengers and kick them off. Oh shit! I've nuked us all. There we go. Right. Anything in shadow, just as black, then I guess. Hey. What happened to the GSX textures? Hey, GSX, mate, your textures have gone. What happened, mate? We're not in Liverpool. How come? Ah! We've just been run over. Shit, we just got run over, dudes. How come GSX's textures have all been nuked? What's going on, GSX? Fucking hell. When EA turns off, it just takes the whole sim down with it. Look at this anaconda coming. Oh man. But that bus is alright. That must be an airport bus then. So it's just GSX. Weird, that, isn't it? Right, guys, there we go, guys. We did it. Da 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 da. We'll close down ATC now. Disconnect. We don't need to hear them. Might as well get rid of the weather, to be honest. I think tomorrow we'll use True Sky. We'll use Active Sky, and we'll see what True Sky does with that. You see the shadow of the building on the plane there? That's pretty cool, isn't it? It's actually got the shadow of these bars here, these railings here, like shadowing on the plane. I mean, that's pretty cool, that is. How come the passengers aren't getting off? Oh, because the bus hasn't arrived. Well, there we go, guys. So, what we're going to do now is have just a little look at the document for True Sky. So, if anybody wants to have a little fiddle on their own end, they can. So, let me bring up my CFG file. Now, these meanings, if you have got the latest hotfix, you'll have this global section in your CFG file. If you haven't got this global section, you haven't properly updated your CFGs to the latest hotfix, all you have to do is delete them and then repair your client, and you'll get these back then. And then start up your sim, and all the entries will fill in as well. And you'll have these entries. Now, the meanings here, this is what Lockheed Martin have given us. It's not a very clear description of what actually everything does. There's an actual clear description here, and I'll tell you what, I'll put the actual link to the document in the chat, so you guys can read this at your own will. There you go. But it is really handy. So it tells you everything, like what each variable means, and what, like when you're changing it, what it's going to mean in the sim. So for instance, cloudiness here, if you scroll down to here, cloudiness for cumulonimbus, which is the only cloud set that I've been playing with. This basically tells you how much cloud is in that cloud layer, and it's a value between 0 to 1. So obviously, if it's set to 0.20, that ain't a lot, man. So if we actually set that to 1 full, so 1.00, saved, oh gosh, saved this document. How do I get that? Get out. There we go. Save that. And then refresh this sim. Like, you probably see a little bit more, you know. Although sometimes it takes a full restart of the sim to actually take effect. You know, sometimes you get away with just refreshing the scenery. So now it's basically the full cumulonimbus, however you pronounce that. The full amount of cloudiness now is going to be used. And a lot of these values are, you know, set. The class of cloud, we've been given by Lockheed Martin 4 classes. Cumulonimbus, Cirrus, Stratus, and Columbus. I'm just going to call that one Cumulus, of course. So we've got 4 to play with, and I guess on their end they can activate and deactivate that class at will. But I mean, it literally tells you. And there's also other than that, there's not cloud volumes. There's a tutorial, right, to read up on or watch on YouTube. If you go look at the True Sky YouTube channel. But this is why I'm super excited, because the sky that you get with it, honestly, it's got obviously like moons, rainbows, it's got its own aurora, storms. These storms look amazing if you watch that video. Even the water, like, you can learn how to process the water. So obviously I think they only use it for the water and the clouds and the atmosphere at the moment. I don't know fully, but it seems to me that that's what they use it for. But again, I've just been playing really with these. I have actually changed a lot of these values here. So originally, these values here, the X kilometer, was set to like 3.0, and and this is basically how high I think the cloud structures will go initially. So I've set it to quite a low amount. So I mean, you're not going to see how high they go anyway from the ground. There's like a dense fog layer getting in the way. So but the Z one is how far out they go to the distance, to the horizon. So this was set to 0 point something in the original file, so I just upped it by 1. And the cloud resolution, this is the one you want to choose if you want to change the quality of your clouds. But guys, be warned, I've got a 1080 Ti and my card crashed when I tried to put a 4K cloud texture in. Okay, it's too powerful. Even 2048, it would work, but then once I got up into the sky, the higher you go, they're still full resolution. So it's like 1024 is like the max that you can set without nuking your sim. And this is how far out they go when you're up in the clouds. How far off into the horizon will you see? And I've just left it at default to what Lockheed Martin said. I think these were all set to 128. This figure can only go up to like 200, I think. The number of slices. 255 that can go up to. So if we actually put 255 in this for all of them, and then refresh the or reload it, I'll probably reload actually rather than refresh. You'll be able to see what effect it has. So if we minimize that, oh, that's still bloody reloading. Whoops-a-daisy. It's because I heard self-loading cargo. I thought the sim was back on board. Rip. Hey, does anybody have any questions about 5.1 in general, or while we wait? Seriously, have a look at this document, have a read upon it. It really, not all of these values, by the way, are in the CFG file, the volumetric cloud CFG. Not all of these values are in there, but it really does give you a starting point to how to understand what changes you're going to affect. Now, evidently, according to TrueSky, when you see the word noise in the line, that the lower the number, the less chance of repetitive clouds there are. And I've put all of these noise levels down to pretty much like 0, and it actually made it worse in terms of repeating textures. So I'm not really sure how that one worked out. So I'm going to ramp it up and see what happens. But evidently it comes at a cost of performance as well. The higher you ramp up your clouds, the more costly it is for your GPU. And our GPUs are like at the limits as it is, to be fair. Actually, do you know what? I never actually thought about looking at my CFG file. I think I've still got it for volumetric clouds before the hotfix and seeing what the values were in there. I've only looked at after the hotfix values. It's in here somewhere. I think this is the after, or no, is it? That might be before the hotfix. So I might try and... Because I thought it looked fine before. So maybe if I input these values back in from before the hotfix. Because they did change. They changed these values. Does anybody remember that somebody posted new values of volumetric clouds going around? I think it was Avsim was where it came from. Somebody passed them to me. And anyway, these are the values that are now in here. They actually, Lockheed Martin actually put them in. Oh shit. Oh, there we go then. Never mind that then. Do I get that back? No. True Sky is nuked again. Free my people. I think True Sky is folded. Yep. True Sky has completely bit the dust. I think it's because I... Ah, dude, I have my bloody dinghy booster running then. I forgot to turn it off. Whoops. Hang on, let me nuke the sim and restart it. True Sky absolutely bit it. Get rid of that bloody music now. Yeah, I want to exit that crap. Reload. I'll reload this and then that'll be it, guys. Don't even know if I'm still live. Man, I can't believe I forgot to exit out of that shit. All this bloody crap running. Simbrief downloader, I thought I nuked you. Why are you still running? To be fair, it might be it might have bit the dust because I put these up to its maximum amount. Honestly, you can crash your GPU if you're not careful with these settings. If you don't, you know, put them in correctly. Anybody got any questions? Anybody still there? Oh man, I'm going to bed after this, man. Sleep for a year. Everything wants a bloody password now. I don't need a password for me bloody password. Now it wants a token. There we go. Right, let's quickly throw this one in. Don't matter about where and how. Although go back to the same airport. And I think the time was about 3 in the afternoon. See what happens. Hey Loxley, how's it going, mate? I look tired, mate. I haven't slept since yesterday. I am a little bit tired, to be fair. Black marble is awesome. I'm glad you like it, Ryan. Yeah, I've been up working out this True Sky stuff. You know, doing a lot of testing and shit. And so, yeah, I was just, I wanted to nail it. And I thought I had it, to be honest. I thought I had nailed it. But then the night lighting went, yoo-hoo, forgot about me. You gotta change me as well. And the next thing I know, it's 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, well, I ain't going to sleep now, am I? So, yeah, as soon as I finish this stream, I'll be hopping into my bed. I'll be going to sleep in Slumberland. And wake up tomorrow. So tomorrow's flight will go from Dublin to Bristol. And you'll see another revision of the True Sky. And the lighting, probably, yeah. You'd never be able to figure out this kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, I can't do the flying that I want to do when there's issues now in my sim since I had to update, since I updated it. So I feel like I've got to fix those issues first before I can actually go enjoy my sim. Otherwise, I don't feel like I can enjoy my sim, really. I mean, I could just turn off True Sky, but I actually enjoy what it does to the textures. Like, to the textures that it does work with. I enjoy what it does. So I therefore don't want to turn off True Sky. Because that's not using the sim how I want. So I just, yeah. What's the problem? The hotfix basically completely ruined my, the way I had my sim set up. You know? So it's like I gotta reverse the hotfix. Unfortunately, I did not keep the 5.1, you know, installation. I deleted it as soon as I downloaded the hotfix 5.1, which I should have kept it. If I'd have kept it, I could have just reversed it, because even though there's some buildings that do not stick out anymore, the borked True Sky isn't like. It's not enough to keep the hotfix in place for me. So it's either I go back and I kind of I fix whatever was put in place by this hotfix. I turn back the clock, or I don't use my sim until the next hotfix. You had the same too, Dab, yeah? In terms of what? So so the nighttime before the hotfix, my nighttime looked amazing. In fact, I don't know if I have got pictures. I think I have got pictures. But like my nighttime looks really good. The black marble, finally, because 5.0 did not take advantage of black marble in the products that I had. It didn't look good. And I don't know if I think this, I'm not sure if that's 5.0 or 5.1. But, yeah, that might have been 5.0 because... Yeah, that was 5.1, sorry. That was 5.1. So, for me, the nighttime, the lighting for the nights was perfect. It's black, and the lights I can see, you know? And that was it. Now, I get this weird, it looks like I'm on the moon look to it, you know? Let me see if I can find one. That's not it. That was before the hotfix. It's like the, it's weird. It's hard to describe, but there's this like white, and plus also it's this, when you have True Sky on, which wasn't there before. This did not look like this before the hotfix. But it's basically off to the horizon. Is that it? No, can't really see it there. Here it is. This is it. So off to the horizon, it's pure white, isn't it? And then there's this shading that's covering the land texture all the way to the airport. Now the airport itself looks okay. Looks a little bit under, but it looks okay. But there's this white hazy thing which wasn't there before the hotfix, and now suddenly is there. And I have tried deleting my shaders and rebuilding the client and all that, you know, done all that. It's still there, right? So, ooh, put the brake on. Let's have a look at the clouds now. Well, you can't really see them from down here. We'll have to take off. We'll have to actually take off. Let's just do a quick and dirty flight here. Set it up real quick. Get it going. Which way's the runway going? Oh gosh, what kind of plane is this? Well, this is a different bloody 737. Holy moly. Is this the 900? Man, it's got a different bloody unit here. That's that made me whoa. Right. Let's quickly get this pedal to the metal. Oh, sugar. It's even got a different glass cockpit. I don't think I've flown the 900 series that much. I'm pulling back. There we go. Dude, are we going to get up? Up we go. Come on. Ah, dear. No, don't get that. We haven't turned the flight direct. No, we have turned it on. It was on. Oh, I don't know why it wasn't giving it to us. There we go. What about deleting volumetric fog? Yeah, no, that was already turned off by default, by the way. The volumetric fog, I know about the volumetric fog. Unfortunately, they've already deleted the, I think it's the shaders that apply to that. So, there's no turning it off because it doesn't exist in the sim. If you look in your shaders folders, there's no volumetric fog effects shader file thing. So and I have tested by clicking the volumetric cloud or volumetric fog, sorry, in the menu, but I haven't seen a change when I go back into the sim. So because yeah, evidently True Sky has its own volumetric fog. You don't need to add it. So if it's in the sim, it's from True Sky. It doesn't need any more put in, basically. Clouds. Yeah, so I basically, yeah, that's what I mean. I said about that before. It's the CFG files for volumetric clouds and P3D I deleted and let them regenerate. Did the client fix and all that? Still nothing. See, it looks okay now, but you wait till we get above it, and it starts to go a little bit cuckoo then. Well, they're saying that, though. We can't actually see the squares yet. Maybe that's what it needed. And I might leave that setting in there now, thinking about it. I mean, I tried a few things, Sonny. I did try, like, a few different things to see if maybe it was something I did, you know, but once I ruled out, no, I updated the hotfix correctly. That is the hotfix. But then some people, like I know, haven't seen that moon effect that I see in mine. So I'm like, well, wonder if it's a menu setting then that I've chosen. It's like, it's got to be something. If some people, and there's like 2 people who have come to me saying, yeah, well, I don't see that moon effect, and they've sent me pictures of what they see, and that effect isn't there. So I mean, I turned off Evan Shade. I even deleted the shaders folder, let it regenerate a new shader folder, even deleted the other shaders, and repaired the client, and still no joy, really. How come I can't move my camera? This one isn't set up with that. Oh, bummer. That's why, because it's set to number 1. Set it to that, buddy. So what's set to number 1 then? Like, nothing, can't go outside. Alright. Actually, mate, that looks a whole lot better. Do you know what? I think I might leave that little CFG, that little thing in there then. Don't you think? Alls I did, Sonny, was like as a test. We were going through the True Sky documentation for True Sky for the clouds, and we were talking about the number of slices that you can see in your main view, and I think Lockheed Martin had set it to something like 128. So you could only see 128 slices in the default view in the sim. So I set it to its maximum that you could, and that's it. Oh yeah, the repetitiveness is coming in now. Yeah, so I just set it to the maximum. That's it, 255, and it's actually, yeah, it's actually done okay. But now we're gonna start seeing those repetitive things, which means, yep, waffles. So, trial and error, mate. Trial and error. In fact, let me show you guys. Hang on. Let me shut down the sim, and I'm going to quickly show you a little preview of where I'm up to with what I'm working on for tomorrow. So I'm going to remove this. In fact, I'm going to copy them over though. Let me remove the files here. So. Hang on a second, where are we? That's not it. You go away. And you go away. And I'm left with 1. Okay, I've nuked the wrong one. Should only have 1. So in here, I've got the files that I've been playing with. Where is it? Nope. Here it is. So these are what's in now, okay, and this is what I'll put in now. But let me just add that slices, because I added on low. So if I save, so I have tweaked this a little bit now, so we'll put this in the sim folder. And I'll show you guys what I've been up. These are the changes that I've made so far. To because those clouds that you saw during the flight is what I had done yesterday, and that's where I was up to yesterday. So what you're about to see now is what I've been up to currently, and it'll change again for tomorrow's stream. But you guys will get to see what I've been putting together. It's really hard because a lot of these variables that you're playing with, you don't strictly know what they mean, even though you've got this guide. But all the variables that are listed here do not appear in the CFG file. So you're like, ooh, if I could change this value, I know exactly what it would look like. Well, that doesn't exist in the CFG we've got. So I don't really want to go adding things which could be there, because I don't know how the setup has been done on Lockheed Martin's side. So I don't want to end up ruining something by introducing a figure that shouldn't be there. So I'm only changing what there is there. But this website tells you everything about True Sky. Honestly, loads of videos to watch. It's really good. I recommend go checking that out. The link I put in the chat. So I will quickly load up here, and then that's it. We'll go. That will be the end then. So a little sneak preview for all you guys who have hung around. Everyone who stayed watching, you guys get a little sneak preview of tomorrow. But it's going to change tomorrow anyway, because I'm going to still be tweaking until, before I go live. Actually, I can show you the nighttime, because I feel like I'm there with the nighttime. We'll go into the... Oh, I can't change the time once I'm in there. Damn. For some reason, my time preview's disappeared. So I'm going to have to do like a repair on the sim or something. You feel special. You're all first-class passengers, you know? And guys, do me a favor, right? Tomorrow I've got a video coming out called Roast Me, right? And it's ideally it's for trolls. So people who want to have a go at me can have a go at me and can be cocky and be whatever, but can do it on that video only, or the videos that say trolls. Like every week I'll put a video out where it'll have the word trolls in it, so that way people who are just like that they've got an outlet for it and they don't have to bring it into the stream. That's the idea behind it anyway. Anyway, guys, go have some fun on that video. When it goes live, go in the comments and just say how you feel against me or whatever, you know? But really go to town. It's all just a bit of fun at the end of the day. No one's going to get banned for whatever they say. As long as there's nothing like racism there, that's different. But yeah, it's like, go to town on it. Just have a bit of fun. So you just watch, because I would never say anything bad to you. You're too great of a person. Oh, thanks, Loxy, mate. Yeah, appreciate that. Hey guys, you're all special. We're all special, man. We're all unique people, you know. But as a human race, we're not. As a human race, we're just one of the ants in a colony, you know. But down on our level, you know, with us, it's like we are all special. We all have our likes and dislikes, and we all fart in the tub at the end of the day. Even like the Queen of England and the President of the United States, you know, sitting in the bath. Yeah, got to keep grounded mentally, haven't you? You know, I've met a few people who got their head in the clouds. They think they're somebody or something because of what they've done in life, and it's like there's pride, you know, and then there's showing off or arrogance, and I don't know, man. How can people troll someone who's trying to hard? Do you know what, Sonny, mate? I asked that same bloody question. You know, I'm like, I'm trying to help the community. I'm trying to help people who are struggling with their sims, you know, and I'm able to do it one-to-one in my Discord because the trolls don't come in and they don't have an invitation to the private conversations that me and many flight simmers have had, where I've helped them one-to-one and we've shared screens and I've actually gone through things with them, you know. That's happened like many times, like over 20 people I've helped one-to-one. But obviously that takes time. So it's like I can do more help by saying it in a video or saying it on a post or showing it in a forum, but then that's open up to the trolls, and I just don't get it, where I'm genuinely trying to help people, and then there's this one person, especially on P3D forums, who is literally every post I put down is just saying whatever is the reverse I'm saying, you know? And it's like, it's confusing the person who's asking for help, because now they're dealing with somebody else saying something against what I've said. And he may be being subjective to try and offer up a different point of view, but when he's attacking me saying these things, that's different. That's not a subjective conversation or his opinion. He's literally having a go at me, which has nothing to do with the person asking for help, and that's what I don't like. So I don't know, one of the moderators have called him up on it, and on one of the posts, but I don't get it. I really don't, man. Never really enjoy this. It's just a sim. You never really enjoy? What? Dab, mate, what's going on? The problem with this community is that too many people think they know so much about aircraft airlines operation. Do you know what it is? It's like, do you know, I kind of almost get feeling like, well, if you're not a real pilot, I'm not bloody interested, mate. And it's like, okay, well, go follow a real pilot then. I'm doing this for fun, mate. I'm doing this so I can perhaps learn as well, and I would like to know the proper procedure. But at the end of the day, the reason I'm streaming this isn't a tutorial on how you set up a 737, guys. I definitely wouldn't do it live, do you know what I mean, like this. I'd let a real pilot teach me how to do it. A real pilot would be walking me through it, you know. But it's just a bit of fun, so I don't get, like, I mean, everybody likes something different at the end of the day. That's fine. I don't mind if somebody has a different opinion to me, but it's when they actually attacking your personality whilst telling you their opinion, you know, that's when it steps over the line then of like mutual respect as a fellow simmer. Because I'm not going to attack them just because of what they believe in. They can believe what they believe. That's fine. I respect that. You know, I might have a different opinion and might offer up a different solution, but I'm not going to call them a dickhead or a knob in the process. You know what I mean? I don't get people's mentality sometimes, but that's the way of the world. That's the spice of life, that is, isn't it? Your life is your own bowl of soup, and you can put whatever spices you want in it to make it taste whatever you want. Surround yourself by vampires and they'll bleed you dry. Surround yourself by angels, mate, you'll be flying. Right, let me just quickly have a look in the air here. So this is what I've been working on in terms of skies. Well, I don't think you're actually going to see anything until we get into the air. Unfortunately, you can't see. Oh, there we go. There's a little bit of... You can't really see it until we're in the air, so let's get in the air. Let's get this puppy started. I'm just literally going to see if we can just take off now by doing the minimal... Oh, parking brakes. That would help, wouldn't it? We need some trim. Get some trim up. Hey, we're back in our old faithful here. The sun is going down, but
approaching 3, 4.
We're not losing. At least it's not the red sky at night farmer's delight. Like, that's the one thing that I have sorted, is like there's no Mars attacks in the sim now. It just gets like this, and then it gets a bit darker, and that's about it, really. But the color doesn't suddenly smack us in the face. Come on, man, let's get onto the runway. Let's just nuke it. Come on. I need to get that auto throttle on there.
On runway 28.
Shit. Trying to eyeball the runway and do this at the same time. You know what I mean? Oh, dude, just stop wiggling the camera. Fucking hell. Right, let's have a bit of landing lights as well. Oh shit, nuked one of the engines. Fuck! Okay. Take it to the air. Here we go. Hello? Pulling back on the joystick. Hey? Bit of translation on the old steering column there. There we go. So yeah, this haze doesn't hang around at night time. It just disappears. It's right, landing gear up. Flaps up. Don't forget that one. Trim up. Dude, we're gonna stall in a minute. Not careful. Whoa. Trimmed a bit too much, I think. Can we get some help here? There we go. Take us to the air. So yeah, this is what I'm working on at the moment. Chicken and mushroom. Hey, what have I missed? You can teach me the A320 at least. Hey, you a real pilot, Dab? No way, mate. That's ace. That's why you say you never really enjoy it. It's just a sim. I'm with you now. I get what you're saying. Again, I'm still working on this, by the way, boys. But this is what I'm sort of playing with at the moment in terms of the clouds. And obviously the you know, the color of the sky and that. It's, as I say, tomorrow it's going to look different. It's not going to look exactly like this. This is all just still work in progress. This, in fact, you've caught me with me pants down. This is halfway through, I reckon. I've still got a lot of work, I feel, to do on it. This is halfway. I think this is the one where I've actually opened up the squares. Let me just open this up here for a second. I think this is where I opened up the... No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah, they're only a mile apart. But basically, I'm just trying to get rid of the repetitiveness. That's the only thing. Actually, we're not even running at Skyforce, are we? Baga. And I haven't touched the cirrus in the sky, by the way. Did that reset itself? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? No, 30 minutes. Okay. Cool. Let me just set the sky. Oh, Rex, it is there. Okay, fair enough. I haven't even set the I haven't even touched these yet. So I've still got that to go. But that's basically where I'm up to with the skies. That's where we're up to so far. And I say I've still got to play with it. Do you know what I mean? Well, that's it. There are... I can't... The waffles are only like when you look straight down like that. The waffles don't exist when you look at them like this. I've gotten rid of that element of the repeating pattern, but it's only if you look straight down, which this you can't get away from, because this is the way it's designed. See, look at how that square... Oh, there goes Skyforce. See you later, mate. So this square here is how it's built, and it's really tough to get away from that. It really is tough to get away. Let me restart Skyforce because it just bit the dust for some reason. True Sky is built on a grid system, which is square by default. I mean, I wish it was built on a circular system, because then you wouldn't see repeating lines of pattern. You know, if it was built on a bloody circular system, it makes sense, because, you know, clouds come in volume, which you know, a circle is much more efficient than a square. It's a bit weird that they chose the square. Maybe it's because, I don't know, a texture is a square. I don't know. I personally would have chosen a circle. So yeah, what I'm working on at the moment is getting the towering, you know, structures. That's where I'm aiming for at the moment. So trying to get these things here to be a bit more up in the air. I think I've actually done it to the limit that they can be at in terms of the height of it. Oh, I could have raised them higher. Oh, see you later. That's Rex, that is, by the way. Rex has just changed the weather, by the way. That's Rex has done that. This is why I prefer Rex, because when it does change the weather and it does it like this, it does it correctly. Like that, to me, looks much better. So I guess Rex hasn't lost that. That's what I'm going for right there. That look there. That towering Nimbus look. What if you look through the PAX windows? Mate, that just looks real. Taking a fucking screenshot of that. Whoa, what happened? That just looks bloody real, doesn't it? Rex, but not the texture, just the... Yeah, exactly. That's right. It doesn't give you the textures because True Sky, different textures completely. It just gives you the manipulation of those textures. You know, the weather engine, effectively, yeah. But, I mean, look at that, dudes. That just looks... That looks so much better in my eyes. So this is, but the thing is though, these the clouds are all layered. You see, you have like in real life, you have layers of cloud. So we've passed through a layer of cloud, which is why, I guess, when Rex changed the weather, it zapped to like this. Like if I descended, it would go back again to what it was before on the next weather change. So you can still see there, it's still there, the boxiness a little bit is there, but it's just not as bad. I mean, that just looks fucking real, that does to me. Seriously. I need a thumbnail for tomorrow, guys. There we go. Thumbnail achieved. Could you put like a thunderstorm theme? If I do, it will change this drastically. It won't look good, by the way. I'll put the thunderstorm theme on, the major thunderstorm theme, yeah? But it's going to change this completely, Dab. Well, my plane's going down, I think. See what I mean? It just... This is the default Lockheed Martin preset. It just looks like ass, doesn't it? It looks like popcorn, and that's what it looks like. I'm sorry, I've got to take it off, mate. I can't have that. I can't have that at all. It just looks bad. In fact, let's try an Orbex one. Let's see what Orbex... The Orbex presets should be quite interesting. Fuck me, where's the plane gone? There it is. Dude, it's just... hello. Let's try a different Orbex preset there. One that we can see with... mainly Stratus. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's all like the same, isn't it? It's just all the same. All the Orbex ones just don't really change much. They all look kind of the samey. Put it back on Rex. Whoa, what happened to the sound? Man, oh, there we go. That was weird. Let's do a weather refresh. Anyway. Guys, that's it, really. I say I'm still playing with these. I've still got to tweak. But this is pretty much what it's going to look like tomorrow. Okay? This is still in effectively a change. And if I could bring up the time preview right now, I could show you the nighttime. But unfortunately, when I push that, when I tick that, it disappears. Like, I don't know where the time preview actually is now. It's not on any of my screens. Do you know what I mean? It's just disappeared. So I've got to figure a way to bring back this to the main screen, and it's not even on a screen, to be honest. If I do that, there's no time preview here. Do you know what I mean? Oh shit, what happened? We're going down. We're going down, boys! Right, let's end that before we kill ourselves. I don't know what happened to the plane then. Anyway, so that's that, and I'll still continue to play with it and tweak it and that, but yeah. Anyway, let me do this. There we go. Right, guys, there we have it. Guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging around and sticking through it. Tomorrow, 3 PM, we're going from Dublin to Bristol, and yeah, another flight, another set of clouds, and maybe we'll do it at dusk, so we'll see the night sky a little bit as well. Or maybe we'll just do it during the day so you can actually see the clouds that I've done. I don't know. But I appreciate everybody turning up, and you know, I really only hang around the one Facebook group for P3D, which is Prepared Version 5, the group is called. There's about 8,000 members in the group. Tailstrike Designs, it's one of their Facebook groups. But that's the only real Facebook group I hang in. So if you guys want to see pictures of, I usually post up a few pics of what I'm doing. So throughout the night, I'll probably put a picture up of what it looks like, you know, before tomorrow. But if anybody needs any help with their P3D, jump into my Discord and we can go over it. We can chat about it. Or if you just want to chat anyway about bloody flight sim, I'm happy to, you know. So, but thanks for watching. Tomorrow, you know, we're going to do it. And don't forget, if you fancy becoming more than just a first class passenger, if you want to become a cabin crew member and be able to sit with me in the flight deck during cruise, then get into my Discord, you know, become that first class passenger and work your way up to cabin crew, and we can all have fun in the skies and just chat and laugh, you know, in the future. And when you guys get to captain, you get to do a shared cockpit with me, which I can't wait to do a shared cockpit with somebody. Why can't I draw? I can't draw on my screen. Whoa. Something's took my screen off me. That's weird. I can't click on there. Refresh. I can't draw on my screen. Anyway, you guys can't see this. It's pointless. Anyway, guys, thank you very much. Oh, my sound. What's going on, man? My sound's really loud. Guys, has that been like that for the entire stream? My sound being really loud. My voice. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. And I shall see you tomorrow. No music this time, though. Okay. Yeah, that's it.